Alright, so I got this crazy thing here. You may be asking what the hell this is. It looks pretty impressive. A lot of stuff going on here. This is a power distribution board, and these are two brain boards. I hate the name brain board. It's something like, you know, someone who writes Fortran or assembly would call a piece of hardware. It doesn't make sense to me. This is a controller. Anyway, so what this is a Dig Octa by Quinn Led. He's on YouTube. Kind of weird guy, but he, you know, has some smarts in design and stuff. And what it's plugged into is these 3 wires. You're going to have a positive 24 volt, which is the red, a middle wire, which is your data, the green wire, and the white, which is ground. You see they all plug in. You got your ground over here, your positive on this block, and your data on this block. This can control 16 channels, which are segments of LED strip. So right now I have it running I guess I don't know what you call it, a preset in WLED. And you can see there, excuse the monitors and the tech stuff, running down to a spool of them. So this is, each one of these is 16.5 foot, and they have 100 segments each. With 24 volt LEDs, you have there's like 5 or 6 LEDs in there that are segmented together to split the power, because they're only like, I think, 3 volts a LED, so you have to put them in series to get at 24 volts per segment. Otherwise you end up with a bunch of resistors and crap, and I know blah 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 blah. Anyway, the important thing to know is they're segmented. So each one of these strips has 100 little segments in it. So this whole thing is going to be 200 segments, and the whole thing itself is a segment. Since I have 16 different plugs that I can plug 16 of these into. But you know, you see I have like I said, a preset running on this. Looks pretty cool, I think. The whole setup wasn't super expensive. I think these two are made by BTF. You can get them on Amazon. They're called FCOB LED strips. They're super damn bright. The camera really doesn't show it justice, and this is only around at 50% brightness. But it's really bright. And I think the controller itself might have been like $100-something. But you know, so you can do all kind of crazy little effects here. And you know, you can always tell something's really bright by the kind of like weird glow on a camera. And this is no exception. These FCOB lights are really bright, and it's actually kind of dangerous to run them in these reels like this, because they get really hot and can melt, which is why I only have it at 50% brightness. So, but you know, these here you can get channels for and put them in the channel, and the back of these strips have tape on them. You stick them in the channel and put a diffuser over the top, and it looks like there's no segment at all on them, no little individual LEDs, just a strip of light. And it works good for accent lighting. The plan is to actually get like a piece of this stuff. This is molding with a lot of dog hair on it. And you know, not specifically this, but let's use this as an example. You take this and you put this channel above it, right, with the diffuser facing outward and the LEDs in it. And then you put this up against your ceiling and run that all along your ceiling, right? So crown molding, or I forget what the Brits call it. Anyway, and you can control this over a wireless connection. You know, it's got a little Wi-Fi antenna on the controller board, and there's a an app that goes on your phone called WLED Native, and you can control those from your phone. So much better than the garbage you just buy, like Philips Hue or any of that nonsense. So kind of like the homebrew version. It takes a little bit of know-how to get it to work, but when it does work, it's really cool. Now you might ask what the hell this is for, other than just looking at it new and on. I'm actually really freaking tired of Christmas lights. It seems like you put them up, they work, you take them down. You can take them down as gingerly as you need to, no like yanking them off the side of the wall and all that nonsense. Take them down with a white glove and be very gentle. But the moment you put them away, put them in the garage or in the attic, they're dead, done, over, right? You put them back up, parts of it don't work, shit just doesn't work at all. And I think they do that on purpose to get you to buy those stupid Christmas light strands every stupid year. Well, I'm done. I've had enough. So what I'm going to do, this will go in my hallway. I have a 1950 style house, so it's very segmented. And, of course we have a dining room, a living room, a hallway. And along that hallway are multiple bedrooms with a bathroom at the end. So it'll go in the hallway at the top of the, hallway near the ceiling. And the wife wants some accent lighting for, Christmas parties and things like that. So there's actually a preset in here called Candy Cane. That's kind of similar to this a little bit, but, it'll do about a foot. So 1 foot will be red, 1 foot will be white, and, it moves down the line. So really kind of cool. It'd be neat to have a Christmas party with a candy cane cycling around the ceiling, right? That's what I keep telling myself. That'd be cool. But we'll see. So, this is what I spend my money on.